Hi everybody, it's Dee. Hi. Okay, so today I'm in my kitchen and I'm gonna make a little bit of a video and show you some of my meal prep. It's Sunday. I've got another week to go of the 21-day fix, so I always try to do a little bit of meal prep for myself. It's not hard for me because I do work from home, so I definitely have the freedom to make what I want, when I want, overall. I don't have to leave the house, but I do have to cook separate meals for my family. Not only did I prep today eggs and bacon for my children. They like to have egg bacon bagel sandwiches for breakfast, which is great and quick, but where I start work at 7 in the morning, I need to make sure their breakfast is ready. Also prepping things for my husband's lunch throughout the week to make my evenings easier to putting his lunch together. And then for myself, because sometimes I do get a little tired and the old me comes in and it's like, okay, let's just grab something quick. Grilled cheese is quick and I don't want to do that. So if I have some things prepped already or I know I'm going to be making stuff, it makes it so much easier. Sorry for the wobbly thing. I have my son's selfie stick. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what I've prepped so far today. And then we'll go from there and we'll talk about it. I'm also going to explain one of my favorite breakfasts that's quick and easy, and I'm going to show you how to make that as well. So I'm going to cut this video and then I'll see if I can paste them all together and we'll see how it goes. Okay guys, so we're in my kitchen still. So now these are the oats that I buy. These are the large flake oats. These are my favorite ones. Steel cut I also like, but sometimes they're not at the store that I shop at. So these are what I use, and I'm not a huge hot oatmeal person. I like overnight oats. So I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. Overnight oats, you just grab yourself any container. I have an old yogurt container. And basically it's equal part oats. So 1 cup oats, equal parts of your dairy. Now I use unsweetened almond milk. I don't drink cow's milk ever, but that's my own thing. Now a lot of people, this is your chance to add in sweeteners like maple syrup and honey and things like that. I don't do that. So then all you do is just stir it up. It's equal parts. You could probably add a little bit less milk. And you put a lid on it, you stick it in the fridge, and it's done. So then I will measure that out in my Shakeology containers, which you're going to talk about after. And I will have, I think my carb container for this is 1/2 cup. So I'll take 1/2 cup of this in the morning, I'll warm it up, I'll put on a tablespoon of peanut butter and some fruit, and I'll make sure that that's all measured in my 21-day fix containers. Then I can have this, which is my carb, and then I can have a couple of eggs. So I have a bunch of eggs already hard boiled. I actually really dislike hard-boiled eggs. I've probably said that in videos before, but I don't mind them in a salad. I don't mind them for breakfast if I have to choke it down, but my favorite thing with hard-boiled eggs is to take and smash it up with some avocado and throw it on a really nice piece of sprouted grain toast. So then you've got your 1 carb, you've got your healthy fat for the day, and you've got your protein, and it's a great breakfast, and it's avocado egg salad with a little bit of salt and pepper on top. So that's something else that I prep. I always usually have peppers and onions prepped because you can basically throw that in scrambled eggs. You could throw that in with sweet potato. You can really throw it in with anything. Throw it on top of your salad even. So then I have 1 small butternut squash that I roasted. And I just like to have some vegetables on hand just to make it easy grab and go for me. And I also have 1 sweet potato. I have lots more sweet potatoes. You can't see it, and my daughter has a painting here in this bowl. But I only usually do 1 at a time because 1 sweet potato is too much for me in 1 meal. So I would cut it in half or even smaller to fit into my 21-day fix containers. Now I'm going to explain what I'm going to do with this one. I also have some chicken sausage. I'm trying the feta and spinach. I really try to stay away from dairy, as I've mentioned, but a little tiny bit of cheese in here is probably not a big deal. You do want to watch your chicken sausage, and you want to get something as clean as possible. You want less salt. So I have gluten-free, no added nitrates, no MSG, all that kind of stuff. That's really, really important to me when I'm eating any kind of processed meats, is the no chemicals, the no nitrates, the no MSG, as little salt as possible and as natural as possible, because it actually makes me super sick when I eat the other stuff. So these are usually my favorite brand of chicken sausages. I bought a huge pack at Costco, so I took 4 out. So what a great thing with these is they are pre-cooked, but I always will sear them anyways, is they will fit in your 21-day fix containers too when you chop them up. But these are breakfast options for people who don't like eggs or oatmeal. So you could easily take some sweet potato, some chicken sausage, and any kind of vegetable, and there's a great breakfast for you. What I'm planning on doing with these is I may have a couple for breakfast or just some to throw in my salad for lunch, but I'm going to make the sausage and bean stew from the Fix8 that's on Beachbody On Demand. So I'm going to show you that later this week as well. But just to show you, this is some of the proteins that I tend to eat during the week, besides chicken, which I always have chicken on hand. This week I actually took out this, I don't have the packaging anymore, but this is nitrate-free, gluten-free, chemical-free. It's basically free of everything, natural ham that I also buy at Costco. And I take it out of the packaging and I usually keep it in freezer bags. So with this you can do anything too. And I don't recall, I'll look in my book when we talk about the containers, how many slices for protein. But this is also something great for a quick breakfast that you could have. You have to be really careful about your carbs, but you could have a toasted whole grain English muffin with an egg and some of this. Or you could have this with a little bit of cheese and skip the eggs, so you're not getting too much protein. It would depend on how much protein you're allowed to have in a day. Another option is just to have some of this rolled up with some vegetables, and as long as you're getting some crackers, but you want to look for crackers that are completely clean, with no added sugar, nitrates, gluten-free, all that kind of stuff. It's so important, and you can really find it anywhere in the grocery store. So this is just basically some of my quick meal prep. Now, I also have in my crock pot, but I just put this in. It's Sunday. I slept until 10 a.m., which is unheard of, but my body needed the rest. So my prep cooking is a little bit late, but I'm going to show you what I have in here. And it's just some small pieces of chicken right now, just with 1 cup of water and some salt and pepper, and it's on low. And it's going to cook between 4 to 6 hours. And then I'm going to be making a clean barbecue sauce and shredding the chicken with that. Hi, sweetheart.
Hello.
And what I'm going to do is cut my sweet potato in half, and I'm going to top half with that shredded barbecue chicken and a vegetable, and that's a wonderful lunch or a supper. You can even use this shredded barbecue chicken as like pulled pork, but you know, it's pulled chicken, so you could have that. Try to stay away from the carbs, really watch the carbs, but this would, would be great with vegetables as well. And so those are just some of my quick preps this week. Now when I meal plan, I don't know if you can see me, when I meal plan, I will plan for my family for the week. Brittany, can you see me in the camera right now? Am I seen in here?
There.
Okay, sorry. So basically, when I meal prep for the week. I meal prep for my family, what I'm going to be making for them as they don't eat like me, and then I just kind of do it in my head. What do I feel like? What do I think I feel like? And that's kind of what I make. I'm going to show you that stew I make later on this week. But since I can't see myself and I can't see the video, I'm going to cut it short, and then we'll get into another video and we're going to talk about those containers and portion control. All right? Well, bye guys. Take care.